Once on the leading edge of scientific research, Caustic is now a deranged chemist, obsessed with his deadly creations. As one of two tanks in Apex Legend, Caustic brings utility to the table with his ability to control vision and aerial denial. Unlike his run-and-gun counterparts, Caustic takes a little more strategy to play, and that's why we're here. My name is Kodiak, and today we'll share some important tips to take your Caustic gameplay to the next level. Playing Caustic means understanding how his mechanics work. Caustic's gas trap has a 30-second recharge time, but it can hold a maximum of 3 traps at any given time. In addition, Caustic can have 6 traps active. Placing that 7th trap will cause the oldest one to despawn. Now, a quick pro tip here, you can pick up your traps, which instantly grants you a trap charge without affecting the current recharge status. Players can use this mechanic to quickly reposition traps without losing much on the back end. Finally, enemies can destroy your traps if they shoot the base of the traps before it triggers. As a result, try to position them in a way that the trap detonates before an enemy has a chance to destroy them. They detonate when the balloon part is shot or an enemy gets within the detonation proximity. To utilize Caustic's full capabilities in the early game, we recommend dropping into areas that have a lot of enclosed space. Bunker, Skulltown, and Slum Lakes are 3 of our favorite areas to land. Anywhere will work, but these 3 spots work to Caustic's strengths and give players plenty of opportunities to knock off a few enemies early. Knowing how and where to place your traps is what separates a good Caustic player from a great one. Use your traps and ult to block choke points. If used successfully, you can prevent a squad from advancing, allowing your team to finish a fight, retreat, or heal. A great example of where these traps are effective is Bunker. One trap can block an entire hallway. Anyone brave enough to advance through the gas will soon be highlighted and easily killed. Tunnels is another great location for Caustic to fight. Players can throw their ult and traps along the pathway, forcing enemies to halt their advance. This can provide critical seconds to regroup with your team, heal, or avoid a firefight completely. While Caustic can drop bodies, it's more important to understand how he fits into a team strategy. This is a very important concept to understand. While any character can rack up kills, playing Caustic wrong can actually be detrimental for your team, since his Nox gas cripples them as well as your enemies. A poor placed ult or trap could cause your team to lose sight of the enemy and get flanked. With that being said, I've found 2 playstyles that work well for Caustic. The Defender. If your team is in a drawn-out fight, place traps with 2 things in mind. First, to prevent the enemy team from approaching or flanking, and second, to prevent your team from getting third-partied. If your team is getting pushed, a well-timed ult can force them to hesitate, giving your team valuable time to run, hide, and heal. Or the Finisher. Start by keeping your distance, providing cover fire, and calling out enemy movements. As your team pushes the engagement, move around to flank the enemy, dropping traps in any areas they may use to escape. Once you get around, a well-placed ult will almost always result in a finished fight. Finally, let's take a look at the other legends that Caustic synergizes well with. We'll start off with Bloodhound. Because of the way Bloodhound's ult works, Caustic's gas can actually help him be more effective. It's not quite the same as Bangalore's smoke, but does have a similar effect. Next up, we have Wraith, a good legend to team with for 2 reasons. Wraith is great at extending a fight, which means more time for you to put down traps and get into position. Her portal also means getting into a position is a breeze, and a 1-2 ult punch can spell a quick end for an enemy team. And last but not least, we can't forget about Pathfinder. Just like Wraith, his zipline ability provides Caustic players with an easy way to move around a battlefield and get position on an enemy team. We hope this video has helped take your Caustic gameplay to the next level, but if you have a tip or trick you'd like to share, please let us know in the comments section below, or consider joining us on Discord, where we're happy to chat about Apex Legends or other games. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at the Game Gurus, thanks for watching, and play on.